What's up, guys? I'm going to show you a really cool trick called Twisted Sisters. Now I want you guys at home to do, so I want you to imagine that there's 4 cards here. And there is. But I also want you to imagine that there are 4 queens in each pile. So, I want my spectator here to think of 1 red queen and 1 black queen. Got it? Okay. Now I'm going to make this one be where the red queens are at, and this one be where the black queens are at. But I'm going to go one further. I'm going to actually make them switch. So the red queen you're thinking of from this pile, I'm going to make it go to this pile. The black queen you're thinking of from this pile, I'm going to make it go to this pile. Sound cool? All right. I usually use 2 people from this, and you tell one person to think of a queen, and then to make sure the other person doesn't pick the same queen, you ask them to pick a different color queen. Or whatever. So, bam! Do you see him switch? No. All right. Well, what red queen were you thinking of?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. You'll see. People at home see that that is the diamond. What black queen were you thinking of?
Hearts. I don't know. Wow.
What black queen?
Spades.
Spades. And you'll see that that is indeed the spade. Now, what's really cool is if they really did transfer over, that should have a blue back, that should have a red back. And if you look, they do. And it's really cool that you picked them queens, because if you didn't, it wouldn't have worked, as the rest are all jokers. That is Twisted Sisters. Twisted Sisters. There we go. This is how you do it. Comes in a little cool little packet like this. I don't know. I put it in there. There's a red. Whoops. You want to make sure you open it at the right end. I have the red always on my right, and I'll tell you why that's important here in a second. Alright. So, here is how it is set up. There's 6 jokers, 3 of each color. Okay, now that you know they're jokers, I'm just going to turn them over. Okay, and there's 2 special cards. You'll notice on this one, there's a queen. There's a queen of diamonds on one side, queen of hearts on the other. Here, there's a queen of clubs on one side, queen of clubs on the other side. Okay, so you can show each. So pretty much the 4 queens are right here in these 2 cards. Here's how you do it. Okay, the red back is the black queens. Being that's red, you're going to have it in the blue pile. The red queens are the blue back. You're going to have the blue back in the red pile. So the easy way to remember it is red queen is with the red backs. The black queen is with the blue backs. So red, red, black, another dark color, blue. Here's how you do it. Depending on which way you fan the cards is which way you show the queens. So you're going to want the queen of hearts, or the queen, the 3rd card down. So when you spread this way, you show a queen of hearts. If you fan it the other way, you show queen of diamonds. Okay? You put the queen of spades, this one down. That way if you do it, I'm right-handed, so if I spread right hand like this, I show the more popular of the 2. To me, spades is more popular than clubs. Hearts is more popular than diamonds. That's just how, you spread it left-hand wise. I'm not left-handed, so I would show the least popular of the 2. That's just how, that's a little how I do it. Now the reason why I have reds on my right is because, if they're like this, but if I open them this way, if I were to open them the other way around, and the cards are like this and I go like this, uh-oh. I thought I was going to show the hearts, but I just showed the diamonds doing my right hand. So you have to make sure that the right color is on the right side. So I'm right-handed. I want red to be on my right, blue to be on my left. You know, so using one of these is just easy to know. That way I can just set it up. I don't have to look or anything. I know exactly. You know, I can pop it right out and do it. Now what you're gonna first do is an Elmsley count. You don't have to. If you're not good at this, then don't worry about it. You don't have to do it. But what it is just you're holding like this. You're plucking off one card, going one, and you're pushing off the rest except for one. So 2. So you're hiding the queen. Okay. You're pushing them off as 1, and you're stealing this one back. So 1. Steal it back. Take these 2. 3. So you showed them all face down, which is important. And then you put the top back on the bottom, so the card remains the third one down. And you do the same thing with this one. In fast motion, it would look like this. You know, like that. You put the one back down. That way, it just shows. So you just go. I want you to imagine there's 4 cards here. Okay, they see 4 cards. I want you, and I was ready to do this. I want you to imagine that all 4 of them are queens. Okay. Now you tell one person, think of any queen. They think of a queen. You go, okay. Now to make sure this person, because you're going to go to another person, make sure this person doesn't think of the same queen. Are you thinking of a red queen or a black queen? They'll tell you. They're like, okay, think of another color queen. Okay. So say this person, the first person thinks of a red queen. He's thinking of a red queen. I know this pile will show the red queen. So I will tell him, okay, this pile will be yours. Because I know the red queen is going to go from here to here. It's confusing, but... And this person's thinking of a black queen. This is where the black queen is going to show up, so I want this to be his pile. So after they're done, I'm just going to tell you what, I'm going to make your queens transfer to the other piles. Okay? Just like that, you do whatever you want. You ask, which queen were you thinking of? Say he says queen of diamonds. I know, okay. Queen of diamonds is not my popular one, so I'm going to use my left hand. I'm going to go fan this way. See? Okay. Show the queen of diamonds. This person says queen of spades. Okay, that's my popular one. So I use my right hand. And you fan, you show the queen of spades. Now you go. Now if they really transfer places, this should have a blue back. That should have a red back, right? Don't be afraid of exposing the other corners just for a second. No one's gonna notice. Show that they do, and it's really cool that you pick them ones because the rest are all jokers. So that's pretty cool. And then usually what you can do, you don't have to do this. Usually what I do is I take it real quick and I real subtly put the ones in the ones that they didn't say. The clubs. They said diamonds and spades. Now I have hearts and clubs. And I get them all up. I'm like, and it's really, because he's like, what if I said this or this or this? And I'd be like, well, didn't you? And I'd be like, what? You know, I don't know. You don't have to do that. It's just, you know, maybe it's a bad thing to do that. I don't know, but I do it sometimes. So that's that. That is Twisted Sisters. It's not very much. Again, you can find it on penguinmagic.com like all my stuff. Peace.